Hello and welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. Today, I'm making it officially Wind Down Wednesday on these series because I feel like what's wrong with a little bit of wine while we talk about all the business development and marketing strategies and everything else that goes in between for making your law practice better than it is or perhaps putting it on the map. So today in Wind Down Wednesday, we are going to talk about your law firm actually being a business because that's exactly what it is. It's a business. So oftentimes we get attorneys who come in with very ambitious ideas and very ambitious thoughts about owning a law practice. However, one thing that's oftentimes missed is understanding that launching a new law firm is launching a new business. So essentially, before you're even practicing law, you're a business owner. And in being a business owner, it means that you need to understand that you are going to be running a business. Not only are you going to be practicing law, but you're also going to have to run the business, which means that you're going to have to do the marketing. You're going to have to do the business development. You're going to have to ensure that you have a license that is valid at all times. You're going to have to make sure all the utilities are paid in the event that you have a brick and mortar that's associated with your business, i.e. law firm/business. You're also going to have to make sure that your payroll is done. If you have employees, you're going to have to make sure that you pay your taxes. You're going to have to make sure all of the things that go along with running a business are done. Now, how does this relate to marketing and business development? A couple of ways. First thing is, running a law practice, yes, is a business, but there's a marketing and business development element that's involved with it. Oftentimes, I find attorneys who try to do everything, and I get it. When you first start running a business, you're trying to cut costs or keep costs down. You're trying to know how to do all the things before you start hiring someone to help you or perhaps outsourcing. But I can tell you, as an individual who've had to essentially hire an attorney to do legal work as opposed to doing it myself, because I've done both, I can tell you that it's very, very smart to leave these expertise to the experts, right? There's a reason why you exist as an attorney, and that's because you have expertise that individuals who require and need those types of services come to you. You know why? Because they're not experts in that space. They do not know how to be an attorney, right? The same thing applies for individuals such as yourselves who are attorneys who need business development and need marketing, but you're not an expert in that area. You don't know anything about it, or what you do know, you're not even sure if it works or not, or if that's correct what you're doing or what you're proposing or thinking of doing. So why not leave it to the experts? Leave it to people who actually know what they're doing, who have experience in this area, who are experts in this area, and who have mastered the art. This is their practice. Just like how practicing in your practice area is your practice, it's the same thing for a business development strategist or a business development agency, topped with a marketing piece to it that helps smooth things over and make things just look great for you, right? So the next time you're wondering whether or not your law practice is a business, yes, it is a business. And within that business, you're going to need to hire experts to do the expert things for their respective areas in your business. Sometimes, yes, you can get away with doing those things, and perhaps it might just be for a short period of time, or maybe it might be forever. But think about the costs associated with you doing it as opposed to outsourcing it, right? There are a number of costs that can come to mind. First of all, you're burning through your time that you should be using, generating hours for the clients that you're serving and actually focusing on serving them and practicing law. And then secondly, how about you don't know if you're even doing it right or what you're doing is right? Or is that now the thing? Perhaps it might be something that, you learned 10 years ago that needs to be done now, but you're going off of what you saw being done 10 years ago. You're not really sure what the way is to be doing it now. So you might be applying old tactics to a new environment, which makes what you're doing irrelevant, and actually it doesn't even count. It doesn't even apply to what's currently happening now in the market. So going back to the whole concept of your law practice is a business, the answer to that is yes. And secondly, knowing when to bring in an expert because you're not an expert in this area perhaps needs to be a thought that comes to mind and a question that you need to ask yourself when you're going about trying to generate new business, or you're trying to brand your practice, or you're trying to create marketing material and it's just not coming together for whatever reason, or it's just not looking right. That's the time when you have to come to that place of understanding that you're not an expert in that space and you need to reach out to an expert, right? So for today on your Wind Down Wednesday, I'm doing two things. One, confirming, yes, that your law practice is a business. And secondly, telling you that you need to hire an expert for the things that you need experts to step in and do, right? So perhaps this is your sign that you need to contact a business development strategist to help you in your legal marketing and business development efforts, to ensure that you are standing out as the most educated and the most experienced and thought leader attorney in the space in which you're practicing, so that you actually get not only clients, but quality clients and qualified leads that are coming to you. So signing off for now. Thank you again for joining on Wind Down Wednesday. Bye now.